Hi, VencoreWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, April 22nd. Well, we've been talking about a pattern change to colder than normal conditions in the eastern states for the last couple of weeks, and it looks like that begins by late today or tonight following the passage of a strong cold frontal system. 30s are likely again in suburban locations for overnight lows along the I-95 corridor over the next few nights, and it looks like colder than normal conditions will continue from tomorrow right through the rest of the month of April. This afternoon's cold frontal passage will be accompanied by showers and perhaps some strong to severe thunderstorms as well. Small hail is a possibility and wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour or so in the I-95 corridor, mainly during the afternoon hours. This is not as late of an event as the cold frontal passage earlier in the week was, but more of a midday afternoon event, probably the most likely time frame for those showers and potential thunderstorms in D.C., Philly, New York City, noon to 5 p.m. Let's take a look at the latest surface map. A couple of cold frontal systems. The leading edge of the colder air mass is cutting across western Pennsylvania right now. There's kind of a reinforcing shot of cold air that will quickly catch up to this initial frontal system. There's a band of showers and embedded thunderstorms already associated with this frontal system. We'll see the radar in a moment. All that moves in during the midday and afternoon into the I-95 corridor. And here's the latest radar loop. Showers and embedded thunderstorms associated with this cold frontal system cutting across western Pennsylvania, eastern Ohio. That'll move into the D.C. and Philly metro regions during the midday, early afternoon hours, and continue right to the through the afternoon hours. And again, there can be a scattered strong to severe thunderstorm up and down the I-95 corridor containing small hail, possible wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. All in all, will not be a real heavy rain event. However, there certainly can be some brief downpours associated with these potential thunderstorms during the afternoon hours. Most of this clears out early tonight, and there'll be some clearing skies later on tonight, allowing for some possible viewing, by the way, of the Lyrid meteor shower, which peaks in the overnight hours. Well, here's the latest visible satellite imagery from the Penn State EWAL site. Some sunshine this morning. There's a patch of clouds in eastern Pennsylvania, but basically in this region right here, D.C. here, Philadelphia in this region right here, and New York City, there certainly can be some sunshine over the next few hours. But out here across West Virginia, western Pennsylvania, eastern Ohio, this is the band of thicker clouds associated with that frontal system and showers and embedded thunderstorms. All of this moving rather quickly and will arrive in D.C. and Philly during the midday, early afternoon hours, in the early afternoon across New York City. Again, the most likely timetable for this band of showers and thunderstorms to roll through is basically around noon to 5 p.m. up and down the I-95 corridor from D.C. to New York City, most of it winding down by the early evening hours. Well, one of the things I'm a little bit concerned about for potential thunderstorms this afternoon is the possibility of hail. It's kind of cool this morning here in the low 40s in many suburban locations as we start off the day, and it doesn't take much to rise up in the atmosphere to get to the freezing level, and all that presents the possibility of some hail associated with this frontal passage this afternoon. This is from the Storm Prediction Center, and it's kind of showing an area associated with the possibility of hail out here in western Pennsylvania, and it takes into effect the stability of the atmosphere and the freezing level. And again, the fact that there is hail as a possibility already showing up here in western Pennsylvania is kind of a red flag for the I-95 corridor in this region right here. Again, hail is a possibility. It probably most likely be small hail, but that is a possibility given the fact that the freezing levels are quite low this morning and should remain throughout the day as this frontal system moves in for the afternoon hours. Well, in terms of stability of the atmosphere, this is the forecast map from last night's Zero-Z GFS model run for early this afternoon, about 2 p.m. Very vigorous upper level support here, right here, a strong upper level low moving right into the mid-Atlantic region in this fashion. So there certainly is upper level support, a low freezing level. that raises a red flag for the possibility of some scattered strong to severe thunderstorms associated with this frontal passage in the I-95 corridor during the afternoon hours. Again, any strong thunderstorm can contain wind gusts up to 40 or 50 miles per hour, small hail, and brief downpours. Well, finally, let's end with a surface map forecast from last night's Zero-Z GFS model run for tomorrow morning. By this time, that frontal system is way off the east coast. Nothing but colder than normal air pouring into the northeastern part of the country. Way up here in northern Canada, there's a strong high pressure system that'll continue to feed colder than normal air into the northeast U.S. for the rest of the week. And in fact, it looks like a colder than normal pattern for the rest of the month of April. Could be a big storm to deal with in the northeastern part of the country come the middle and latter part of next week with some cold air around. Quite an interesting potential scenario, especially for the higher elevation locations in the interior part of the northeastern part of the country in the middle and latter part of next week. 30s are likely again for overnight lows over the next few nights in suburban locations here along the I-95 corridor as we return to a colder than normal pattern for the rest of the week and very likely for the rest of the month of April. Watch out for the showers this afternoon, and scattered strong to severe thunderstorms are possible as well in the I-95 corridor. That's it for now. For VencoreWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.